YouTube, come on. According to this one, I'm live. According to that one, I'm not. Okay, good evening. My name's Robert. I try things. Theoretically, theoretically I'm live, according to one computer versus the other. Maybe I should just try streaming from this one and just do chatting shit. I don't have to try games. Yes, I do. So I try things. My name's Robert, and I try things. That's the camera, not there. That's a screen. I'm a little bit buzzed, and I intended to be that way. The Stream Elements bot, and the blurry, and the damn camera, whatever. It's been a rough afternoon. I swear this computer that's running the streaming software is just getting slower and slower and slower. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Camera. Figure out what's up. There we go. So good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Robert, and I try things. On Sundays, I try to catch up to my free game backlog on the Epic Game Store. Epic does some free games every week, and I found that out 6 or 8-ish months ago, so I've just been getting whatever game that was. So I had a backlog when I started streaming, and I've kind of caught up to that. So anymore, I'm mostly just doing whatever I want, playing whatever I want. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. And of course, OBS is frozen because that's how OBS does on this computer. Okay. What was I saying? So tonight we're going to give a second try to the games that were free on Thursday, which is Speed Brawl and Tharsis. I'm going to do Tharsis first because Tharsis was the one I just barely got through the tutorial, and it was a pretty short tutorial. So I'm going to give that a little bit more of a try. I'm also going to be drinking some. I got a couple weeks ago or last week, something like that, this Sam Smith Cherry Ale. So Sam Smith makes fruit ales. It's not all they make, but it's a big part of what they make. So this is a fruit ale brewed with cherry juice and then natural flavors added. It tastes like cherry soda, more or less. Oh, now I can do that in Ustream because everything is slow. So, yay. In my Radius Brewing glass. This is a 16-ounce bottle. So I'm going to get close to 2 glasses out of this. This is, I think this is a 12-ounce glass. Yeah, it's a lot like a cherry soda. There's a little bit of like malty, mildly hoppy flavor in there. But basically it's like a spiked cherry soda. But it's better than any of the like Smirnoff or Mike's or whatever that I've tried. These are pretty good. I like them a lot. Theoretically, I might be able to fit this whole thing in here. No, okay. So this isn't actually 16 ounces, is it? Because I believe that's a 16-ounce glass. 1 pint, 2.7 fluid ounces. Hey Google, how many ounces are in a pint? Okay, so it's almost 19 ounces. So why that number? I don't get it. Whatever. My goal is to be drunk tonight. It's been... Yesterday was not bad. We volunteered. Were voluntold to help out with the Clear the Shelter. Clear the Shelters that Hills sponsors pretty much nationwide. They've through the Clear the Shelters events, they've helped like 1 million, something like that, shelter animals find forever homes. So, excuse me, that was interesting. That is how we got Mooney a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, Mooney was with us for only about 6 or 8 months. He ate something. We don't know what. The vet suspects it was onion or garlic that shut down his liver. When we noticed that something was wrong with him and brought him into the vet, they tested his liver enzymes, and they were literally higher than the machine could measure. And he passed just a few hours later, and probably the second worst moment of our marriage. First worst would be when we had to put down Chica, Paige's sugar glider that she's had since when she was in high school. She was 9, which is fairly old for a single sugar glider. No one educated her when she got her back in high school that sugar gliders are supposed to be at least in pairs, if not larger family colonies. So the fact that she lived on her own for like 9 years was pretty impressive. But then one day, let's see, try to remember this. One day she was just huddled up at the bottom of her cage, which was really, really weird for her because she's a sugar glider. They're, what's the word, arboreal, which means they climb. They're climbing everywhere. They've got semi-prehensile tails. They've got, fairly, what are they even called? Nimble fingers, and thumbs. They're what are they? They're marsupials. So they're good climbers, is the point. So the fact that she was at the bottom of her cage was really weird. So I picked her up and I snuggled her some and I gave her some treats, and she ate those treats fairly readily. Oh yeah, you know what? I need to post that I'm live on Facebook and Twitter and Discord. Okay. What was I saying? So it was weird that she was on the floor, so I snuggled her, gave her some love, gave her some extra food, put her in her little feeding house. It was a Tupperware with some holes cut in the sides because she would eat and like fling shit everywhere, all over the walls next to her cage. And then came back later that day, and she was still in there. She hadn't moved. So I snuggled her some more, put her in her sleeping pouch, thought, I don't know what I thought. Came back the next morning, she would not move. I put her in her little feeding house. She didn't touch anything. So like we went to the vet, and they said, yeah, she's getting up there. She's probably caught something that we won't really be able to help with, or something like that. If she's not eating, she's not going to live much longer because they're like 2 ounces. They're tiny, maybe 3. So we had to make the hard strim sniping. What does that even mean, Johnny? Strim sniping. I don't know what that means, Johnny. Like driving by and just saying hey or something? Oh hey, I went up in rank on the Discord. Cool, I went up 2 levels today. Paige is at level like 7 or 8 because she feels the need to surpass me for some reason. Who knows? I just looked at the rank. Dumper. We all have to dumpy. We all have to dumpy or dumper. You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's cool. You didn't see anything. I'm a little bit buzzed. OMG what? Princess, why are you OMGing Moonstone? I don't even know. Yay, Sam Smith Organic Fruit Ale Cherry. Camera, figure out what we're doing. There we go. Fix your focus. Find your focus. I don't know what this hand thing is supposed to be. Find your focus. Who knows? So I tried today. This computer just freaking sucks. I want to spend like $16, $18, $2,000 on a new computer. Is the music even playing? Yes, okay. I want to spend a bunch of money on a new computer because this thing freaking sucks. Like, it works as a Plex server, and it sort of works as a computer just to run a stream. But if I want to do anything above just encoding a stream, struggle bussin' hard. Like, you might notice the music cut out because it doesn't have the processing power to run that. You might notice that some of the browser sources don't load properly or don't run very well. like down here, this purple and white is supposed to be kind of rotating, and it's totally not, because the computer can't run the Chrome tab basically to make it happen, because yeah. Got another one. What is stream sniping anyway, Johnny? Anyway, I totally forgot what I was saying. Goose? Like Untitled Goose Game? Yeah, boy! Untitled Goose Game. Oh, and somebody made some pasta. No. How to basic. Oh, the deets. Okay, that looks like How to Basic, but there weren't any eggs, so it wasn't How to Basic. You remember How to Basic? I only saw like 1 or 2 videos, like, but it was a thing, right? Who knows? Dump truck? Johnny, that is genius. Wow. Very well done, Johnny. You are officially like the smartest person I know for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Minus Paige. I have to call Paige the smartest person I know because that's the reason I married her. Number 1 reason I married her. You try to be a man of culture. Like, is it okay if I show this Discord? Yeah, because like, okay, hold on. Where are we? Okay. So, the Chaos Kingdom, which, do I have that as a chat command? Hold on. My keyboard's way over here. I do not have that as a chat command. Okay. Johnny, can you send me the Chaos Kingdom Discord link so that I can add that as a chat command? Who is that? I know she's a famous Twitch streamer, but... Anyway, so we have this dumpy thing, which I think is from Among Us, or what is this? I don't know. Like, there's a meaning behind it, and it came from somewhere, but I don't know what it is. No one explained it to me. It's just a thing on this Discord. By the way, this is a, like, online content creator centric Discord, mostly streamers and YouTubers, VOD makers, VOD, video on demand. VOD. That's a weird thing to say out loud. Vloggers, although that's only slightly less weird. VODs. Long form video makers. That is pretentious. I don't even know, man. I need to make more videos. I have the time. I just don't have the ideas. I don't have those kinds of creative juices. You know what I'm good at? I'm good at taking existing systems and figuring out where they can be improved. Either mostly by automating stuff, taking the human element out of the equation. So that, takes a lot of errors out of the equation, but also just makes things faster and more streamlined and automatic. Like, computers can do things way faster than humans can. Humans are good at remembering things, and we're good at critical thinking and creative thought and everything, but computers are just fast. Like, I have 4 cores on this computer, each of which can do 1.3 thousand things per second. That's stupid fast, and that's not even the best processor. Anyway, human brains are not quite that good at processing. We're good at, like, background processing, like instinctual reactive type things, but actually, like, doing work, especially mathematical work, like computers are good at? No, not a thing. bit.ly/tck discord. Beautiful. That is the wrong computer. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn on mouse without borders again. Yes. By the way, Johnny, if you don't know, do you use 2 PCs? No, you use 1. But if anybody watching doesn't know about mouse without borders, check out my video on it. It's basically a network KVM switch. And if you don't know what that is, watch the video. I'm gonna go find that video, actually. But this computer is so much better than that one. I almost want to run the stream on this computer and play games on that one, but games are hard to run too. Okay. Chatbot, chat commands, add command, no, custom commands. Okay. Add new command, Discord. There we go. And I'm gonna add an HTTP there, because that's how links work. You'll be sure to peep my vid. You have 2 PCs that you will have set up eventually. There is one gigantic Achilles heel to using Mouse Without Borders with streaming if you're gonna be gaming. If you're using Mouse Without Borders and you move from one computer to the other and you've got a full screen game going, it's gonna get out of that full screen. So you could maybe die, you could maybe crash, you know, lots of bad stuff. But that is like the worst thing about it. So let me go find that video. It's my very first video. So let me go to my channel. Videos. And just scroll to the bottom. Okay, not my very first video. Those are pet videos. But my very first, like, actual, I worked on this video. I want to share a cool tool that I just found that lets me use the same, and put that in chat. Ta-da! Okay, I need to, Johnny, you're a genius, by the way, so I'm gonna set up a bot, I don't know why I closed that tab, to show my newest video, which is James gets a new cable run, which was
my name's Robert, and I tried
over a month ago.
Today I'm going to try
like
putting
6
up a
weeks
cable
ago,
run
5,
between those two trees.
whatever. So we need to set in timers. Gonna add a new timer. There we go. 30 minutes is good, and we're gonna make this two chat lines. Oh, okay. Cool. So now every 30 minutes, I'm online, and I'm gonna turn off the offline interval. Or wait, no, online, not offline. Okay, no, 30. Save. Okay. There is no offline chat on YouTube. Twitch still has the chat experience, the viewer experience locked down versus YouTube. I am sticking with YouTube because I'm hoping that almighty Google will be able to compete with and beat down Twitch. That's why I'm sticking with YouTube. Because I've seen a number of people like Harris Heller and Tim the Tatman and Dr. whatever his name is, that moved over from Twitch to YouTube. Like, Twitch is screwed. So I'm gonna be me here. Anyway, also I don't have an audience. Who cares? This is basically just me being me, which I guess is kind of how you become popular, just being yourself. Dr. Lupo, that's his name. I've never once seen anything from Dr. Lupo or Tim the Tatman. I understand Tim is bald and tatted. That is all I know about him. That is 100% of my knowledge of Tim the Tatman. I'm pretty drunk and I'm happy. I needed to be drunk. I had a rough afternoon. We were supposed to, so yesterday we did the Clear the Shelters thing. We were in Junction City, which is about an hour west of Topeka, which is about 20 minutes west of Manhattan. Manhattan's a cool place. My brother did some work there for about 6 weeks, and we went and visited him 2 or 3 weekends while he was there. It's a cool place. Lots of stuff to do. It's a nice-sized college town. I would live there if Paige didn't have to live here to work. It was a nice town. And then just to the west of that is Junction City, where Fort Riley is. And everybody in Manhattan and pretty much everywhere outside and inside of Junction City calls it Junkie City because apparently there's a lot of drugs. Apparently, Interstate 70 is like the drug superhighway of the country. Lots of drugs east and west on Interstate 70, and Indianapolis to Dayton especially is my understanding. Back when we lived in Richmond, which was midway between Indianapolis and Dayton. Anyway, what was I saying? So Junction City, Humane Society, clear the shelters. We were there for 4 hours, 5 hours. And I played with some kittens. There were some all black ones that were super chill, and they were tiny. They were probably only like 5 weeks old, maybe 6. Their eyes were open, but they were tiny and they were sleeping the whole time. I grabbed separately at different times 2 of them. There were 3, and they didn't feel like doing much. They just wanted to lay down there in their kennel and sleep. There was one that I guess she came in with an injury to her tail and they didn't know it, and the end of her tail fell off. And then the tip of what's left of her tail, like the first 1.5, 2 inches, is bald, bare, with a scab at the end. And they think that because it's potentially hurting her, she's licking it so much that the hair is coming out. So she's gone on pain medication to try to help her not lick it so much. They don't know if that's, they think that might be what it is. They don't know for sure, or maybe there's something else wrong with it. But she was pretty lively. She played a good bit. She was one of the first ones that like tried to attack me through the bars. That was fun. They and then they had a little ginger tabby. Like, I would have taken any of these 5 cats home. And then they also had the ginger. Okay, so the ginger tabby, I put hand sanitizer on after putting one of the black ones back before I went and grabbed the ginger, because I don't want to transmit anything one might have had to the other. Although they wouldn't have had them out where people could handle them if they had something that could be transmitted. So probably the hand sanitizer was a little bit overkill on my part. So I put hand sanitizer on right before I grabbed this ginger tabby one, and they were not happy about it. They cried the whole time they were in my arms. They didn't want to be around me. So I ended up putting them back. I don't know whether it was a male or female. That's why I'm saying them. But I got a ribbon toy, and they were totally playing with this ribbon toy through the bars. So very lively kittens. But they had one that had been adopted and then returned because it's amazing the amount of ignorance for pets. So the people who had adopted this kitten thought that every time the kitten went to the bathroom, I don't know if it was number 1 or number 2, both, but they said that every time the kitten went to the bathroom, they used a wet wipe on their butt, and so they had like serious rash, like diaper rash. So she was on medication to help with that, and she needed to recover, but I guess she was still adoptable because she was out there. What was I saying? And she had a really neat pattern. I don't know that I could name what the pattern was called. What was I saying? And she, I don't know, she was really pretty. She was kind of a medium hair, not super long, but medium. I gotta show you Wilhelm. Okay, so here's my big boy, James. He's the one I put up the cable run for that video that should be automatically posting in like 20 minutes or something, 25 minutes. James is roughly 17-ish pounds. He was almost 19 pounds at his heaviest. He might be a little bit under 17 now. We've had them on a fairly strict diet for a couple of years to get their weight down. But he is large. That is this notebook. That is, paper. Like, this is bigger than my head, and James is bigger than that. Or as big as my head, I guess. James is large. He is more than likely right in front of me out in the catio through the window that's right in front of my desk. But he's a large boy. Anyway, so Wilhelm is the office cat. Can I zoom in on this? Okay, open original. That's what I want. Wilhelm is the office cat at the Humane Society in Junction City. I don't want to wear these headphones right now. And he is Chaotic. Who was it that called him Chaotic? Who called him Chaotic Baby? Moonstone. Moonstone is part of the Chaos Kingdom Discord as well. And he was in the arms of the director of the Humane Society, and Paige was playing with him with one of the ribbon toys that we had brought as part of the Clear the Shelters thing that we were giving to people, anybody who adopted. Only one family did, and it was a dog that they had already been fostering. You know, because foster fails are a thing. We totally did that with Tonks, the pit bull, before we had to rehome them because they were just too much. Both of our dogs. But foster fails are a thing, especially for bleeding hearts like me. Anyway, they adopted this dog they'd been fostering who was missing their eyes, both of them, and was deaf. It was a little small miniature poodle and named Keller, and super sweet, but couldn't see or hear. So I could not deal with a dog like that. I don't know how I would handle a dog not being able to see or hear me. I know their nose is more or less their second most powerful or second most used sense, or third, no second. I feel like nose and ears are probably tied for dogs and cats, most animals. Anyway, just dealing with that would be a lot for me, and so just regular dogs were a lot for me. Anyway, so this is Wilhelm. He's the office cat there at the... Who is sending me messages? Oh, okay, it's Snapchat. Anyway, he's chaotic, he's sweet. Everything about this cat was long. His fangs were long, his whiskers were so long, his hair was long, his tail was really long. Loved Wilhelm. And so because we were there at the Clear the Shelters yesterday, we were more or less decided to go to the Humane Society here in Topeka today and grab one of the kittens that they had. And then Paige told me, you know, if you go get me a frozen Coke or a limeade, I promise I will go to the shelter with you. I should have known better. She doesn't keep promises, ladies and gentlemen. So that didn't happen. So we spent 20 minutes at a antique mall instead because I called her on it. Anyway. Oh, $5.49 for like 19 ounces. That's not bad. That's better than draft price at a bar. Way better. Anyway. I might just go to the Humane Society and grab a kitten, at some point this week. Who knows? So a couple more things to cover before I start playing. I'm just bullshitting. I'm just being myself here. So went to the library, got a bunch of books. This is one of them. So I asked one of the librarians there. Her hairline was like way back here. I don't know. Anyway, but she was a wonderful person. I asked her for books with a magically powerful protagonist. And she wasn't really a fantasy reader. Most of what she read was sci-fi. And so she kept pointing me at different sci-fi books. And she wasn't really able to help me in the fantasy, especially because I've read most of the books that fit that criteria, that have a powerful main character that actually uses their power, like Aragon or The Name of the Wind, or those are the two I can think of off the top of my head. And so she kept pointing me at sci-fi books. This one is almost fantasy, but it's set in like the future in space. There are necromancers. So, okay, it's called Gideon the Ninth. And I don't know, let me bring up OBS so I can make sure to show you. Oh, okay, here we go. It's called Gideon the Ninth. And we've got our red-haired protagonist here. Her name is Gideon. She's from the Ninth House. And check out this line down here. Lesbian necromancers explore a haunted Gothic palace in space. It's, and then other ones call it disturbing and delightful in equal measure. Punchy, crunchy, gooey, and gore-smeared. Pulpy science fantasy romp that will delight and horrify you to the bitter end. I am about a fifth of the way through, and I don't hate it. Gideon is interesting. Most of the book so far has been about Gideon and her antagonistic relationships with everyone she knows. She was orphaned in the House of the Ninth, and the houses and everything, I don't even understand what that's about. She was orphaned, and so was raised in this very kind of gothic church that's run by necromancers. I don't know. And so she's been trying to escape since she was like 6 or 7 years old. And she almost makes it, but then they foil it again, and now she's stuck. Sorry, Paige. Sounds like your kind of story. Like, I don't hate it. It's funny. But so far, what it's been about is Gideon and her antagonistic relationships with everyone she knows. And by the way, look at her face. She is wearing aviators. Like, thousands of years into the future. She dug them out of some crypt. I don't know. Along with skull face paint, which is like ritualistic from where she was orphaned to and raised by. What was I saying? So, yeah, it's not bad. It's called Gideon the Ninth by Tamsyn, Tamsyn Muir, Muir. So that was one of like 5 books I picked up. It's roughly 440-ish pages. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It has been interesting. Okay, so last order of business before I actually go play anything. I tweeted Johnny a picture of this Fruity Cereal Kit Kat. I was going to try it on Thursday, but then I forgot. I was going to try it in honor of Johnny's birthday because it was on Thursday. What was I going to say? Anyway, so I'm going to try it now. Also today at the antique store, I tried a pumpkin pie, not pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, although I don't know that there's very much difference, Kit Kat. Little teeny tiny fun size one, but it didn't suck. It was better than I expected it to be. The coolest thing I saw at the antique store was a number of analog cameras, film cameras, and then also a pipe cleaner, something reamer. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but like for like a tobacco smoking pipe. Anyway, so we're trying the Fruity Cereal. So this should taste like Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles or, you know, any of those things. I don't have any water to cleanse my palate after the whiskey. Probably cherry is going to be better. Wow. That tastes just like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops. There might be, yeah, there are little bits of it in there. You can kind of see the color there. That's pretty cool. Okay, no, this tastes like the milk left behind after Fruity Pebbles. That's not bad. I've heard in Asia, there are crazy flavors of Kit Kats. I don't know why that became a thing in Asia, but like they've got like wasabi flavored Kit Kats and everything you can think of. Craziness. By the way, Johnny, these are at Walmart. Like you can go get these. They're at Walmart. They're not hard to find. It is pretty dope. Yeah, the milk after Fruity Cereal it's on its own level. I don't know whether it's a high or a low level, but it's its own level. What we got going on our Discord? What's in the general chat? Basically, people being encouraging and saying, hey, if your first path doesn't work out, it's not too late. Just try things. Ooh, I like that command, Johnny. I like that command. I like that almost as well as the dumper. Wait, so which one is the combination? Dump truck. Perfect. Perf. You are a man of culture. And apparently so is Celavas / Quincy. He watches just about as much anime as I do. Potentially more, depending on the day. Now, Moonstone, is she talking about partner or affiliate for Elevated RS? By the way, I checked out Dethroned Deity yesterday or the day before. Can't remember. And he can shred pretty well. Way better than I can. He played some System of a Down. He played, what's it called? Oh, dang it. What was the other song I recommended or requested? I can't remember. I'm fairly drunk. Okay, let's go play some games. We as a generation, I like that, Johnny. We as a generation have slowly broken free from the once you start a career, that's your life mindset. Okay, only partners can have animated emotes. Okay. Now, I will say, it's hard for me to find a bad candy because I just like sugar. Dethroned Deity? Yeah, he's pretty cool. I saw his picture of his room with the flag and the multiple guitars and everything. That was super cool. Alright. So let's try Tharsis again first. I don't like creepy games, but I'm going to give it a real shot here. Allow. So like the middle is just wafers. It's the outside that's got all the flavor. Oh, I need headphones if I want to hear this. So the premise of Tharsis is that we have received a mysterious signal from Mars. And we're on a ship on the way to Mars. And right as we arrive... Come on. Right as we arrive, everything goes to shit. So it ran me through the basics of how to do stuff on the ship. And then there was a micrometeorite storm that destroyed the pantry. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about with the Mouse Without Borders. If I don't turn that off, I can go back and forth between computers, and it minimizes my full screen game. So let me exit that. Oh, and I guess I need to switch to actually my gameplay screen. Okay, so we have two issues going on right now. There was a meteorite strike in this central one. What's it called? Okay, so... Okay, so let's deploy Silva here and do whatever it wants me to do.
Keep an eye on your assists, which block the effects of hazards.
Keep an eye on your assists that block the
Stasis
effects of
hazards
hazards.
prevent dice with matching values from being re-rolled. Void hazards remove dice from play. Injury hazards cause health damage. Assists automatically replenish at the rate of 1 assist per round.
Okay, what is my assist? It didn't tell me what my assist is or what that... Okay. Linear drive unit malfunction. The mechanism for moving high-mass objects in maintenance has been derailed and stuck in position. I feel like in space, moving high-mass objects wouldn't be very hard. Okay, so... Jean Olo has 3 die. So let's roll. Okay, so I need at least a 2 here and a 1 here? Or... Okay, so to repair this malfunction, I need 8 total. And then to repair the hull, I don't know what this is. This is not clear. Let's roll these 4 die. Okay, so I have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not okay. So let's roll one more time. This game expects you to fail, is my understanding. So many games expect you to fail, which is, to me, not cool. That is not the mark of a good game. A game that punishes you for being new. A game that punishes you just for playing. A game that punishes you for just the fact that the game is supposed to kill you. Not a cool game to me. So let's give this another try. Alright, so we have 8.
In addition to crew and module abilities, you can always use your dice for research.
Research, okay.
Utilizing
1, 2, 3,
research as
4,
part
5,
of your core
6.
strategy is a powerful tactic. And
Okay.
it's also a great place to stash leftover dice.
Leftover
Placing a die
dice.
in the research bank adds 1 point to the research pool. You can then spend those points on research projects to help better our chances of achieving mission success.
So it sounds like research is probably a bigger deal than they're saying. So I'm going to throw a 1 in here. Okay, so event complete. So I'm going to finish this deployment. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so now do I finish deployment? The game is not super clear. It didn't tell me anything about extra die and unused die and all this stuff. I don't know, dude. Okay, so is there anyone in this section? No. So who has more die? Pascal. Go here. So we need an 8 to repair this. A catastrophic event has occurred. An unknown object has struck the ship exceeding 55,000 miles per hour, causing extensive damage. That is literally astronomical speeds. Okay, so I need
If
8.
you roll
So
a
I
die
have
that you like, but aren't sure where you want to use it, place it in the dice hold area while you re-roll your other dice.
dice. Okay, so now I have a new area. Dice hold. Okay, whatever. So I have 6. So I need 8 total. Okay. Alright, so I'm out of rolls. So let's throw you there, and we'll throw you there, and I've got a little extra there. And then you... Nope, has to be at least 5. Okay, so here... I don't know what that means. Okay, so finish deployment. Well, I fixed the thing that was wrong. Okay, now I have 2 other people that can do things, question mark? This is not... This doesn't make any sense. Gain food which can be used to replenish dice. Harvest food required. I need 3, so this isn't gonna help me. Okay. So let's see if we can repair the hull here. So no. Oh, this has to match exactly. Okay. So let's put these down here. Okay, so who needs health? Everybody needs help. Okay. Okay, so if I get a 2 here, I can regain die, or if I get 5 or above, everybody in the module gets 1 health. Okay. Alright, am I done? Impending damage. Great. The crew's and my own. This bag of cranberries is stupidly difficult to open because they sealed it too close to the zipper section. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So each of them loses 1 health, but I get 1 food. Or each of them gains 20 stress. You're on the left, but I get 2 assists. Neither of these is great. This is a terrible game. There are no good options. Exclamation mark cranberry to count the cranberries times I've eaten cranberries. I don't know what the assist is, but I'm full assist. I'm gonna do the food.
Tomy is equipped with an experimental disaster screening system that can give us an idea of what events are coming up in the turns ahead.
Okay. Holy shit. Operations provides a ground path for electronic components aboard the ship, which, in case you haven't noticed, is nowhere near any actual ground. I need 19 to fix this. Alright, let's roll it. I have... What does that mean? So that's 10. If I can get 9 out of these 2 die. I don't know what a void is. I'm not going to use that yet. I don't understand what these are about. Just got a notification from Discord, I think. New commands. Oh, did that get stuck? Okay, damn. Why did that hurt me? Okay, can't use that. I still need 5, and so I need to get somebody else here. Okay, so this is what happens if I don't fail, or if I do fail. Alright, so at the end of the turn, this doctor gives +1 health to any crew in the module. So this guy that's already here, so... Yes! Okay. Let's go fix this dehumidifier, theoretically. So I need 8. I don't understand. Okay, so does this mean if I roll a 5, I get an injury, I lose a health? Yes, that's what that means. Ah. Okay, so okay, here's hoping for 3 or higher. Okay. See, I'm bad about playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Also, I'm done with these. Alright, Silva. Let's go here. Or what happens if I go here? Okay, so if I roll a 1, I can recover her health fully. Not helpful. Yes. Yes, 1 exactly. No. Oh, 5 or above. I don't understand what this diamond down here means. Earn. Earn diamond. What am I earning? Am I earning 1 die? Ugh. So she gets an extra reroll just because of who she is, her class as a specialist. Fine, let's throw this into a research project and we're done here.
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
Wish me luck. Alright, so plus 20 stress for these two in order to give everybody plus 1 health. Plus 20 stress for these two, or plus 20 die or plus 1 die for both of them. Do I want die or do I want health? Nice. By the way, I need to copy it. That's not what I need to copy. Okay. Hey, Matt! Dude, I haven't seen you since your birthday, more or less. What's up, man? We're playing a scary game here. I don't like it, dude. Yeah, they don't need more stress, so we'll get help. Drag food onto the crew to replenish dice. You need dice. You have 2, but you also kind of need dice. Okay. So now we're out of food. You've been going to school. Good. Cool beans. School is good for a 16-year-old. Okay, so I don't have any food currently. So if I lose food here, that's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, so. All right. You're the captain. So let's deploy here. So if I roll a 3 or a 2, it gets frozen in stasis. And at the end of the turn, if I have a 5 or above here, everybody in the module gets 1 die. Can I go back? Okay. You're a doctor, you're a mechanic. What is your... Alright, +1 hull, +1 health to crew and module, +1 reroll. Alright. Okay, so because she has to go through here, she's going to lose a health. Okay. So if I deploy you here first... You crashed the FOURWHEELER, the four-wheeler, and you broke your arm? Yeah, that's what happens when you crash things. That's a thing that happens. Dude, Matt, this is gonna sound kind of harsh, but if you don't want to be seen as an ignorant Mississippian, you gotta learn how to spell stuff. Like, I know you were born and raised in Mississippi, but everyone else thinks Mississippians are dumb. So if you don't want people to think that about you, you gotta learn how to spell stuff. FOURWHEELER. For the number, wheeler. Four-weller is not a word. Okay. Or it might be. I don't know. It might end up being a word. Bootylicious is a word in the dictionary. Like, it's there. Anyway. And English evolves. One of the biggest examples of English evolving is, for the last 400 years, this word has been pronounced this way. I pronounce it the wrong way. So what I'm wearing here, top and bottom, like the whole ensemble here, CLOTHES. For the past 400 years, the official way to pronounce it has been clothes. You don't pronounce the TH, it's just clothes. I pronounce it clothes with a very soft TH. I am wrong, apparently, but I will go to my grave being wrong because English evolves. So, who knows? That might become a thing. You know how to spell it, you just spelled it wrong because you're chatting, probably. You're probably on your phone. I kind of get that. Holy crap, I need 23 to fix this? I'm gonna need like 3 people to fix this. And, hoping to God I don't roll a 2 or a 3, I'm gonna die. Everybody on this ship is gonna die. What do we got? I got a 3, I got a 4, I got a 5, I got a 2. These two are both stasis, or this one is anyway. Let's roll again. So that's my only option there. Okay, so now I only have to get 7 because you're a doctor, +1 health to crew in the module at the end of the turn. I wish I could get you to this module. So you, +1 hull. Okay. Alright, so if I get a 5 or higher, I can put it here and I get +1 hull. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots for additional hull health, so that's good. You jumped off the bridge near your house. As long as the water is sufficiently deep and the bridge isn't too high, that's no big deal. Like, I've jumped off of 40-foot cliffs into water before. That was fun. Cliff jumping, bridge jumping, high jumping into water is pretty fun. It's pretty exhilarating. No! Damn it! They're all frozen! They just came up with that to make this dang game harder. Fine. I figured this was gonna take 3 people to fix. Alright, you. I have 1 chance to get 5 or higher. Okay. Okay, and then you... Alright, so I need 14 to repair this. That's gonna be tough, although he does have 5 dice. We have been fairly busy. You missed the beginning of the stream. We went to the Humane Society over in Junction City yesterday because Hill's Pet Nutrition, the page works for, sponsors Clear the Shelters, which Humane Societies and shelters across the country, they sponsor adoption fees for pets so that it's easier for people to adopt. Although that's kind of a two-edged sword, because if people can't afford the adoption fees, it's probably going to be tough for them to afford keeping an animal. But they removed that barrier to adoption, and they've helped somewhere near 1 million shelter pets get forever homes. And that was part of what we did yesterday. We went to the shelter in Junction City, and we had goodie bags for anybody that adopted or anybody that came in, really, just to have a presence for Hills at the shelters. Junction City is about an hour west of where we are now. West, that way. That way is west. Right? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna roll. Please, Jesus. Alright, so I have, that's 9 plus 4 is 13, 14, 15. I can roll one more time. This one is stuck, so the only thing I can do is throw it in here. So I need 12. So I've got 12, but what I'd like to get is a 5 here to give her 1 more health here, since she's the only crew in the module. Or him. Jean or Jean is a fairly androgynous name. Okay. RN Jesus. Let's go. Cool. Alright, so I got 2 6s to go here. Got a 5 here. And a 3 here so I can get more research projects. Unless, yeah, okay, once it's in there, I'm done. Okay, so no hull damage.
I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim. We lost more than half our supplies with the module.
Yeah.
If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
And what about once you get there and try to come back? Okay. Oh yeah, no, this is a no-brainer. I am not losing 1 hull when I've only got
With
3.
the limited supplies aboard, it's unclear if we can maintain our strength for the long trip to Mars. There is another option.
Cannibalism.
The body of Mapia Musgrave is still in the medical bay and has been well preserved. What is more important? The mission or our humanity?
Well, put up there. Okay, so if they cannibalize, they lose 1 max health. The benefit increases as crew perish. I think I've got enough dice to get through 1 turn and try to... See, I'm just trying to survive here. I don't have the means to go and get more food. This is... Okay, so we're not going to do that this turn. Dang, if I don't get both of these, we're dead. Destruction imminent. Yeah. Okay, so mechanic. If I get your thing, I get +1 hull. Okay. So let's deploy you here. So 50% of the dice roll options are shit. And I need 17 total. Just to fix this. Wow. Okay. So that is 10, 16. So 11 plus 4 is 15. If I reroll this and I get a 2, I can get, okay, so I can get one more hull, and then I can get 11, 15 here. So if I reroll this and get a 2, it just gets frozen as a 2, and I can throw it up there. Ah, but I don't have any food. But his health is fairly low. I really don't need to roll a 1. By the way, Matt, weird is W-E-I-R-D. Shoot. What do you think, guys? Should I re-roll this 1 and put the rest of these where they are? Maybe re-roll this other one, and I don't know, dude. So I have to get 3 of the same thing here in order to get food. Reroll just this one bad boy, Johnny. Or I guess, yeah, this one bad boy. Is that what you're talking about? I'm inclined to do that as well. Alright, so we got 15 here. So if I roll a 2, nothing bad will happen. If I roll a 1, he loses 1 health. That's not great. Alright. Yes! Okay. Your stasis, got that. But I get my hull repair. And I get 1 extra hull. Okay. I am done. Okay, so you're done. I need someone else. Meh. Alright, Captain. Phone. Okay. +1 die to crew and module. +1 health to crew and module. +1 reroll. There's nobody that gives like +1 food? Ay, jeez. Okay. 7 weeks to Mars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not gonna make this. This is not happening. But, Captain. Let's get you to MDM recovery here. See what we get. Input from the multiplexer has been garbled, leading to false output from the demultiplexer located in flight control. Don't mix these up. If I roll her a 2 or a 3, she gets hurt. She only has 3 health. And I have 5 die. If I get 5 or higher, I can earn 1 die, and anybody moving through a section with an event doesn't get hurt. So let's roll. Lost 2 health. Okay, so 10, 5, 16. Yeah. Should I reroll all 3 of these? I need to go to the bathroom. So, be right back. And you guys figure out whether I should reroll all 3 of those or what. I'm back. Okay, I have no input on rerolling, so I'm going to reroll all of them because I'm kind of hoping I can die and go try the other game some more. Okay, no injury here. Okay. Let's go here so you can give people health. Use this. Okay. Negative 30 stress, all crude. That's nice. Oh, but it uses 4. Okay. Okay. Prevent void. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a void is, but okay. So she has 4 die now, so if I roll a 5 or higher, I can throw it in here. And then if I get 3 of the same, or if I get 3 of the same. So greenhouse is a good place to go. So +1 health to the other guy in this module, and then let's roll this. Okay, so they have to be equal. Okay. Alright, so at the least, Packle is gonna get 1 health, so that's good. Oh, wait. I don't have anywhere to put this die. Can't put that there. That's the best I got. Okay. So now you get an extra dice roll. So if I bring you into the greenhouse and you roll a 4, I can get a food. Yeah, food is a big deal. Alright. Give me a 4. None of those are 4s. Okay, so I can throw a 4 over here and a 1 over here. And the 6 I can't do anything with. Harvest food. So does that mean I get 4 food? Or do I get 3 food because that's the number of dice? Or do I just get 1 food? This is not clear, game. Oh, I didn't. Oh crap. Oh crap. I took 2 damage.
Transmission arrived. Not from Earth. Mars. From Tharsis. An impossible signal from an impossible source.
What is
Is
Tharsis?
this what we're searching for?
I mean,
Who's
obvs.
transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One set before ours?
No.
Or is the message coming from someone else?
Probs from someone else. No. Okay, so I read a book. So +2 hull, but -1 die. +1 health for all, but +20 stress. No. We're gonna do the hull. Okay. So you're gonna get 3 die. And okay, so I got 2 health. I don't under... okay, so where it says earn underneath that section, each diamond is one thing that I get. So if I had only had 2 4s in there, I would have gotten 1 health. I didn't have to get all 3. Thank you for explaining that game. You're not explaining shit here. This is a bad game that doesn't explain stuff. Expects you to learn things on your own. Anyway. Alright, Silva. Everybody. 26? And if I don't, everybody loses 2 health, which means the captain dies. Where is our... So all 3 of these are currently in here. So if I move you here, you lose health. Okay. So then, Mr. Mechanic, we're going to try to get an 11 out of you. Please don't give me a 4. Damn it! Alright. So if I get the +1 hold, there is no way unless I roll 2 6s or a 5 and a 6 to repair this. Okay, I feel like repairing this is more important than adding 1 hull health. Son of a monkey. Fine. That means the next person only has to roll a 4. Oh, and things carry over apparently. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. Does she die? Yep, she's dead. Damn! Wow. Okay, she's dead. We are gonna die. I can already tell we're gonna die. So, yep, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. That is just it. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. I did not like that. That wasn't fun for me. I'm a little unsure on trying Speed Brawl. While I'm deciding whether I want to play some more Speed Brawl, which wasn't fun. It wasn't scary, creepy, and not scary, but creepy and horrible like this one. It wasn't fun. It was a side-scroller platformer fighter. Like a la Sonic almost. Didn't really enjoy that. But, what was I going to say? While I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to play that, one thing I remembered from yesterday is something that I had now forgotten. Damn it! I remembered it while I was in the bathroom, and now I'm just totally drawing a blank. I remembered that I remembered something, but I don't remember what that something was. Which is not helpful. Okay. I have new mentions. So in announcements, it's everyone. So new commands. New server channels. Sports. Boo sports ball. Rank. Reverse call out? Oh. I have totally said that to your face a couple of times, Paige, that you feel like you have to surpass me in things related to streaming. When she was with me on the stream, my most popular stream, she got more points in Johnny's stream in one night than I've gotten in months. My finger's not actually bleeding. I don't know why it looked like that. And she's a higher rank than me in the Chaos Kingdom Discord. Because I don't know why. Paige shared this picture of our golden, when we had a golden, Iggy, who was lounging against her giant 5-foot-tall teddy bear that just sits in the guest room because there's no reason to actually have this teddy bear, but she had to have it somewhere in the first year we met. So I didn't buy it for her. It was like 45 bucks. It was on sale at Home Depot or something. But that was Iggy back when he was like 16, 17 weeks old. Maybe 18. Really young. And he was like a super sweet dog. He was just a scaredy cat who would pee all over himself. And also just so much energy. Kana's cat decided she loves Kana's parents more than she loves Kana. I don't know. Like cats. And then this is our two cats sunbathing at our old house. This was 2 houses ago. This was in my favorite part of the house where I had my office, where I did my work when I actually worked before I lost my job. It had this like plush shag carpeting and really nice pad underneath it. It was great to walk on and stand on and sit on and lay on. Yes, sunshine. What was I saying? But when we sold this house, in order to sell this house, excuse me, it was listed as a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, which officially, technically, legally, it was. It had 2 bedrooms upstairs with a window and a closet and a door. And then it had a bathroom upstairs and a bathroom downstairs. And what was a bedroom had a window and a closet and a door, but it was also the laundry room and had access to the basement. So really it wasn't a bedroom. So this loft area had previously been a bedroom, and the previous owners before us opened it up into this loft. And I loved it. It was my favorite spot in the house. But in order to sell this house, we had to enclose it back into being a bedroom. Because, yeah. But now, I will say this area also had access to the attic, but it didn't have the laundry in it. So, whatever. Lady that bought it loved it, apparently. It was a 140 almost year-old house. 138, something like that. It's over 140 now. Anyway, so that was my favorite spot in the house back then. 2 houses ago. Paige shares a lot of the animal pictures because apparently we have cute animals. I think she might be monopolizing just a little bit. And I have completely forgotten what I thought about when I was upstairs. I remember now. Okay, so. Okay. So this is going to take a little bit of explaining. So. Okay, so I'm a member of the Tropical subreddit, r/tropical. And somebody posted a while ago how to make a margarita on the beach. I thought, let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's been removed, probably for the reason I'm about to explain to you. So it's from a site called nudespots.com. So if we go to this, there's this nice, cute, attractive lady shaking with a captain's hat, shaking a margarita on the beach. That's nothing offensive. But if you go to the homepage or actually the map. This is a map showing all the nudist locations in the world. And if we go over to the US, over to Kansas. No. I'm not clicking on any one of these. Go away. Oops. So there are 2 in Kansas. This one down here in Hutchinson, which I've never been anywhere near. And then this one just south of Topeka, where we live. It's about a half-hour drive. This Prairie Haven. There is a nudist camp, like an RV camp, it looks like, down in Scranton, Kansas. It's like a half-hour south. And so, like, I was relating this to my wife and the girls who were at the shelter 4 Hills yesterday, and it was pretty funny, and they were all, like, shocked, flabbergasted. I was not, disclaimer, I was not looking up nudist camp locations. Was not. I was just curious after I went over to the site, like, what's so special about making a margarita on the beach? And then also I noticed the site name, the nudespot.com. I was like, no, that can't be for actual nudists. And then I saw the map. I'm like, oh yes, this is definitely for nudists. And yeah, so I was not looking for nudist camps. I happened upon the fact that there's a nudist camp a half hour south of where I live. Just FYI. This is my life. Has that bot posted the dang video? No, I feel like it's not going to start until the next, what's it called? Johnny's excited that content creators in general are joining this, the Chaos Kingdom Discord. It's pretty cool. Okay. I am a little bit lost for the moment. Okay, so this bottle is empty. Toss that. That may have to be it for the evening because I have nothing else to say, to talk about, to do. So let's go look at what the free games are going to be on Thursday. Coming up. Next free game looks like singular, just one game. Unless they add another one. I don't think I've ever seen more than 3 in this section. If there were 4, I don't know. So we've got The Escapists. It looks like an 8-bit Prison Break thing. Why is it white? I have dark theme turned on. Why did you do this to me? It's make or break time. Whatever happens, we will escape. So it's like Pokemon meets Minecraft meets an RPG meets one of those shitty zombie Prison Break mobile ad games. And of course they're using music in the public domain. Sandbox games. And it's already on sale for $4.49 if you don't want to wait until Thursday. Yeah, okay. Is that it? There's no, like, screenshots or anything? Okay. You've landed yourself in prison again, and your only chance is to engineer an escape by any means necessary. How you do it is up to you. Why not cause a prison riot, or dig a tunnel right under the walls of the prison, or even steal a guard uniform to blend in with your captors? The Escapists is a unique prison sandbox experience with lots of items to craft and combine in your daring quest for freedom. Life in prison will keep you on your toes with the strict rules that you'll have to break. The guards are out to stop any escape attempts, so you'll have to avoid suspicious behavior by attending roll calls, working a prison job, and hiding your stolen craftables. Escaping is what you do best, and you'll have to prove your skills in a variety of challenging prisons from across the world. Become an escapist now. So these are like based on real prisons. They were in a heap on the floor after I'd done my thing. So these are all shots out of that trailer. Escape from Santa's sweatshop. Tank. Anyway. So that's what we're playing Thursday. Theoretically. Wow, this is 6.5 years old. I expect that there is a sequel or something else from the publisher that has come out more recently. Moldy Tooth. Is that something I can search? No results matching your search. My expectation is there's something newer from Moldy Tooth that they're trying to get, what's it called? Momentum or something for by releasing this. So we'll see. Thanks for enjoying some Tharsis with me. That was not really enjoyable. It was kind of painful. But we will see you Thursday. If you haven't already, make sure to like the stream because YouTube treats streams just like pre-recorded videos, VODs, like I said earlier, long-form pre-recorded video on demand, whatever. And then if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when I go live and when I do post videos whenever I get that particular wild hair up my butt. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you Thursday.